Craziest crashes in NASCAR history. 1. Ryan Newman, 2020. Daytona 500. Race, 2020. Daytona 500. Daytona International Speedway. Why it was insane. Last lap crash where Newman's car flipped, was hit at full speed, and crossed the finish line on its roof. He was hospitalized but miraculously survived with non-life-threatening injuries. The whole racing world held its breath.
Concentration and devotion.
It's got to come all the way to the wire. Here they go.
And he had the desire to win.
It's the Boilermaker, Ryan Newman.
You win the Daytona 500, it's a championship they'll never take away from you.
Onto the apron. Here they come up.
Ryan Newman was in the number 6 car in the final lap of the 2020 Daytona 500 with a chance to win it again.
Newman to the inside. Ryan Newman to the lead in the Daytona 500.
But he'd leave without any memory of what would happen next.
Carl Edwards, 2009 Aaron's, 499 race. 2009 Aaron's, 499 Talladega Superspeedway. What happened? Edwards was leading when contact with Brad Keselowski sent him airborne into the catch fence, injuring fans. He got out and ran to the finish line, straight out of a movie, and inspired safety changes.
Side is Edwards going? Oh no! He turns him. No!
Unbelievable.
Carl Edwards' car destroyed.
3. Michael McDowell, 2008 Texas qualifying crash. Race, 2008 Samsung 500 qualifying, Texas Motor Speedway. Why it was wild. McDowell slammed into the wall at nearly 200 miles per hour, barrel rolled 8+ times, and walked away. A crash that proved the safety cage really works.
26th at Martinsville.
Whoa, whoa, guys, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. I have never seen anything like that in my life.
He hit that wall a ton.
Oh, my gosh.
4. Austin Dillon, 2015 Coke 0400. Race, 2015 Coke 0400, Daytona International Speedway. What happened? On the final lap, Dillon's car launched into the air, hit the catch fence, and landed back on the track in pieces. Multiple fans were injured by debris. Looked like something out of Fast and Furious. 5. Rusty Wallace, 1993 Talladega crash. Race, 1993 Winston 500. Talladega Superspeedway. Why it's famous. Wallace flipped multiple times at over 190 miles per hour and still got out on his own. One of the earliest signs that NASCAR needed better safety tech.
Wins and Rusty spins and gets airborne and flips wildly right at the start-finish line, very reminiscent of his accident at Daytona. What a way.
Yeah, he's moving. I see him moving around in the car. For Rusty, and he does touch him.
That's why
around he goes, and that's one reason that Dale Earnhardt went down there.
That's why he was so concerned, because he touched Rusty Wallace to start this situation, it looks like.
And the car overturns about 6 or 7 times, pirouetting on its nose, end over end, side over side, comes to a rest on its wheels.
6. Clint Bowyer, 2012 Daytona 500 finish line crash. Race, 2012 Daytona 500. What happened? Bowyer crossed the finish line upside down on his roof while still finishing 9th. Only in NASCAR can you flip and still place top 10.
No caution. They're side by side, right to the line. Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500. We got one car on his roof coming across the start finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Bowyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking. Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin,
7. Brad Keselowski and Carl Edwards, 2010 Atlanta Motor Speedway. Race, 2010 Cobalt Tools, 500. What happened? Edwards, retaliating from earlier contact, intentionally wrecked Keselowski, sending him airborne into the wall. The wreck that almost turned a rivalry tragic.
Oval, first oval track win. He won it in Infineon 96 races ago on the road course.
And who
half
do
a
you...
second. And the 99 has turned over Brad Keselowski.
And we have a caution.
My goodness.
I don't know if I'm okay.
Place finish.
Boy,
and we're told there was contact between Edwards and Keselowski.
And have we seen that somewhere?
8. Jeff Bodine, 2000 Daytona Truck Series crash. Race, 2000 Daytona Truck Series. Race. Why it's notorious. Bodine hit the wall and literally disintegrated his truck. Caught fire, flipped into the fence. Broke multiple bones, but survived. The fact he lived is a miracle. 9. Steve Park, 2001 Darlington crash. Race, 2001. Southern 500, Darlington Raceway. What happened? During a caution lap, Park's steering locked up and his car turned directly into the path of a speeding car. Caused serious head injuries, sidelining him for months. One of the most freak accidents in NASCAR. Chris Buescher, 2022, Coca-Cola 600 Dr. Race, 2022, Coca-Cola 600, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Why it was crazy. Buescher's car rolled 5 times before coming to rest. Wild wreck, but again walked away thanks to the next-gen chassis.